Hello and welcome to another of our interviews with the candidates for this year's primary election. We have with us today Kenny Pennington. He's running for Lincoln County Clerk. And Mr. Pennington was born in Lincoln County. He's married to Debbie Pennington. He has two sons, Lee Pennington and his wife Jody, Ryan Pennington and his wife Brittany. He has three grandchildren, Briley, Brooks, and Brant. Am I saying that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mr. Pennington's worked 26 years for Columbia Gas System. He's currently a business owner, owns Kenny's in West Hamlin for the past 7.5 years, and he also does land contract work. So Mr. Pennington, you're running for county clerk, and that is a elected office that has a 6-year term, which is the second longest term of any elected office in the county. Can you tell us how will your personal and professional experience help you in this position should you be elected?
Well, first of all, I am a people person. In my line of work and owning the business, I come in contact with hundreds of people daily, and I feel that that is one of the most required assets to have in going into a public office. The professional part of it, I own a business. I deal with people in the business. I do contract land work, getting easements for right-of-ways, water projects, and all that. And it's good to be able to talk to them and talk to them with confidence, and they know what you're talking about. That way they can feel safe in signing. And a lot of my work is done in the courthouse, in the courthouses in the area. Currently I'm working in Mingo County, and I have to do a lot of work in the records department, doing title on properties in some cases to locate the owners. And so I know my way around the courthouses, and I've worked as a supervisor. Last 10 years I worked for Columbia Gas System. I was production supervisor and had 12 to 15 persons working under me, and knew how to plan work and how to implement the budgets and all that we've done.
Okay. And now, what do you feel are the most important issues facing the voters in this year's election in Lincoln County?
And during my campaign, what I have found that all of them that I've talked to have one thing in common: they're looking for change. That's the biggest thing, that they just want to see new faces and someone they can have confidence in to carry on the county business and the school system. They're looking at putting competent personnel in as board members, and that seems to be the biggest issues I found.
Okay. Now, the county clerk is charged with running the elections in Lincoln County. And according to the West Virginia Secretary of State's office, as of March 30th this year, there were 19,530 registered voters in Lincoln County. And I believe there's only 20,000 people. So if you were elected as county clerk, what action would you take to maintain accurate voter registration records?
The first thing we'd have to do is try to locate some of these registered voters, see if they are county residents, and try to come to an understanding of why there's that many registered voters on the books. It don't sound to me like they've been purged lately, and we're going to have to, someone will be assigned to it right off. As soon as I get in office, will be assigned to address that problem. I find that that's one thing that the voters in the county have been talking to me about. One concern that they have is getting the books straightened up. So that will be the first priority.
Okay. Now, the position of county clerk pays $49,500 per year. and that's almost twice as much as county commissioners make. Do you feel that this position requires the full-time presence or a clerk, or would a part-time presence be sufficient?
I think at that salary you ought to be there every day. And I think there's work there to be done. To be able to tell you what all that needs to be done during that time, but I think it's good to have your county clerk there. He's got employees working under him, and he should be there with his employees. And there might be questions come up that they need help with, so I think he should be there when the door's open, when it closes.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir.